Good evening, this is Paul Collar along with Chris Hansen, and we are live at County Stadium in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where tonight the Texas Rangers are in the process of evening up this season series at 3 games apiece, and they have a 9-1 lead right now, so they are off to a great start.
Yeah, looking very good.
Looking very good. In fact, we'd like to take care of some business before we start the 6th inning. A special hello to my mom and dad out in Menominee Falls, my sister and brother-in-law in Milwaukee, and of course all of the wonderful people back at the weather office in Waterloo, Iowa, who I'm sure are just tuned in tonight and I'm sure having a real good time.
Well, I don't know if they've been too pleased with the Brewer output at this point, but that's early. I think they're ready to explode at any point here. Something's got to happen.
And you got to figure the frustration is mounting for the Milwaukee Brewers as things have not been going well for them. I'd look for some type of explosion here in this 6th inning, either a red-hot manager, perhaps I hate to say it, a bench-clearing brawl, but hopefully that explosion will be in the form of a lot of runs coming in for the Milwaukee Brewers in the bottom half of the 6th. We now go to the top of the 6th inning here. And leading off will be Mr. Houston, the shortstop for the Texas Rangers. Jeff Houston. He's 1 for 1 this game. He's scored a couple of runs, and he's walked. So here we go in the top half of inning number 6, and the Brewers do have their work cut out for them.
By the way,
trailing 9-1. Yes,
Darren Holmes has just come in too.
Okay, so here's the first pitch right in there. Our home plate umpire is Daryl Cousins. Rocky Rowe is over at first base. Rick Reed, the second base arbiter, and Joe Brinkman, the crew chief, is at third base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And just a bit outside. It's
not by
1-1. Well, the Brewers all season long have been looking for some consistency with pitching, and it's just been things haven't been rolling for them at all. Here's the 1-1 offering here. A big swing and a miss.
Yeah, the Brewers need to go out and get a few pitchers.
Holmes
I hate
with
to tell
the
you.
Express.
Well, when you're down 9-1, what else are you going to throw? You may as well just go up there heating.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jeff Houston, the Texas shortstop. Here's a fly ball to center field. That's
way
in the
back.
gap,
That's
and Yount's going to have to play that one off the wall. Houston is rounding second.
Oh, he fell
down. And he got back to second in time.
There's a break.
There is a break. Mr. Houston is a lucky man there. That ball had gap written all over it from the get-go. And Yount fired it back in, but as Houston was rounding second, he slipped, and he could have easily had a triple out of that, Chris.
The Brewers really, they dodged another bullet here.
That looked to be a sinker down low. And
kind of hung up on the fence there.
Yeah, he got it right out to that near the 392 marker. Took kind of a crazy hop off the top of the mat there. Yount played it well, got it back in time, but Houston was just barely able to get back into second, and he knows he's lucky to have gotten back.
Mr. Petrelli.
Gino, he's pinch hitting.
Here's Holmes' delivery. Ooh, little upstairs and inside. Kind of backing him off the plate. Got to do something. These Rangers have been jumping all over these Brewer pitchers tonight.
In case you're interested, Bill Wegman will be pitching tomorrow night against Jose Guzman. 7 o'clock start, come out, big fireworks display, plenty of room for you. Here's the pitch.
That one's in there. No. Boy,
I would have to debate that call by Mr. Cousins. I mean, that one right there was in there. Bobby Valentine saying, hey, we got a break.
Yeah.
That was right there.
Yeah, Bobby knows it.
Davey Hope saying, that was right in there. But Bobby Valentine says, hey, we'll take any break we can get, but they've gotten plenty of them already. Here's that pitch.
Ooh, big
swing and a miss.
Big cut. Man. You're not going to go upstairs too often and have them missing, though. You don't want to dangle up there. That's where Krim was earlier in the 3rd inning, and he got taken a long way out.
That's right.
Don't want to mess up there. Holmes looking.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Getting the call.
A modest lead at second.
Ooh,
and a big swing and a miss. 2-2. Look at that scoreboard. 9 runs, 10 hits for Texas already. We're in the 6th inning. 3 hits for the Brewers. Now, the good thing,
purely pummeled.
Good things are coming in the 6th. Here's the pitch.
Oh, big knuckler.
And
that got
strike
him. Boy.
3 by Mr. Cousins. Rung him up.
Boy, I'll tell you, Petarelli was just frozen. That was a beautiful knuckleball.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
And you know, if he can get that pitch working, he's going to be an effective pitcher down the road. You know, give these young Brewers a chance. And I'll tell you, next year, the year after, they're going to be reckoned with. And I know a lot of people are skeptics, but I think that they have what it takes. But just give them some time.
Here's Franco, who's 2 for 2, had a big 2-run double back in the 3rd inning, and that big run 6th inning, and big 6-run 3rd inning, I should say.
That inning did the majority of the damage, as the Rangers have tallied a run in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, but that big 6-run 3rd really is the damaging inning so far. Franco steps out. And he's back in. Holmes is very patient on the mound. You know, just looking at Darren Holmes from the back here. Here's the pitch outside. Doesn't he remind you a little bit of Pete Ladd? Remember Pete Ladd?
Yeah, big Pete Ladd. He's lanky redhead.
He's got that stature about him.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's quite got his fastball, unfortunately.
No.
But, notice Mr. Huson staying close to second here. Holmes not even worried with him at this point. He's just coming straight home. Nope, Franco steps out.
These innings can drag on when you've got the hitters that step out and the pitching changes, but the thing about it is that it's just such a nice night tonight here at the ballpark that it really it's not bothersome. You know, it really we did it.
No, not even worth the time to put the arms.
Rocky Rowe, there's a good shot of Rocky.
Yeah.
Let's take another look at that.
He didn't commit. No,
good call. Close.
Good call.
Well, I have a lot of respect for Rocky Rowe there at first base. I mean, anyone that made as good as ice cream as he's made deserves my respect.
Mr. Franco is really having a fine season. It was a little miffed. Didn't get the starting call at the All-Star game, but I'll tell you, the numbers he's put up, there's a strike.
Right in there.
I'll tell you, the numbers he's put up have been very impressive.
You know, with it only being 9-1 here in the 6th inning, if the Brewers can get out of this inning unscathed, I think we got a good shot here tonight.
Well, I think we need a heavy rain.
We need a heavy rain. We did have some showers and thunderstorms earlier in the evening, but they have moved now over Lake Michigan. And there's a pitch that just misses the outside corner. And again, Darryl Cousins is
he's got a tight
strike zone tonight. Yeah. Real tight.
He's not giving you anything. He wants them up there cutting.
Mr. Sierra steps in. He's 0 for 3 in this game.
It was a little heated his last time down after he grounded out to Randolph there.
That's right. He slammed his helmet down.
See if we can't get him a little more miffed here.
But we'll see what happens here. Ruben Sierra steps in here.
Of course, he's not the kind of guy you want to frustrate too long because he'll hurt you.
Houston.
Here's Holmes.
Leading at second.
Little low. Tell you, Holmes has just got to fire it.
Hey, the crowd's getting alive here at County Stadium.
Maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah, we got something going on down the left field line here. Can't see it at home there, but a little action to get the crowd fired up here, as they have had nothing to this point to get too fired up about.
Foul. Sierra 1-1. Yeah, this crowd needs something, a little shockwave here.
Paul Molitor has extended his hitting streak to 7 games tonight with a double back in the 1st inning. One ball and a strike, 1 out. Houston at second with a modest lead. And Sierra steps out. That was a real nice rain earlier in the evening and cleared out of here, and just a beautiful night for baseball. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Hey,
good stop.
A changer there.
Good stop.
Bit of a hook.
Tell you, that's one thing you'll find with Dempsey is, good veteran catcher, gets his body in front of it.
He's been a dominant force in the
yes.
game of baseball during his career, and he's played with
10th
many.
game that he's played in?
Played with. No, he's been around. He's been around.
Oh, yeah.
Big
By all
veteran,
means.
and again, he's always given 100% out there.
Here's
2-1 pitch.
Ooh, foul off.
Good cut.
Boy.
Good cut.
Again, Holmes coming up high, though. I don't know. I don't like him coming up that high, especially with Sierra.
Sierra has 15 home runs on the year and 72 RBIs with a 301 average, so he is to be reckoned with. And again,
You don't want
that run out there at second base is a big one, especially in a 9-1 game.
Here's Holmes.
Oh, mean. And Sierra's hot.
Boy.
He's having a rough night. I'll tell you, Sierra earlier slammed his helmet down, and now he throws his bat in disgust. Something's got to be done about this display of sportsmanship.
These guys are just pampered. I hate to see that.
Look at this now.
I just hate to see it.
He got fooled. And rather than, gracefully walking away, what does he do?
He got fooled in a big way.
He slams his bat down in disgust. I mean, a lot of young kids here tonight, and they see that and are influenced by it. No, not at all.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
And Darryl Cousins is having a word with Palmeiro about that, saying if you pull that, you're gone.
I think Raphael's a lot. He's got a lot more class.
Yeah, and he's done some damage tonight. 2 for 3, scored 2 runs and driven in 1. So, again, a situation for him to get a couple more ribbies.
Ooh, another good stop by Dempsey. Boy, he's earning his paycheck tonight.
He sure is, and Holmes' bowling average is getting better too.
Yeah, tell you.
There was some haze over the stadium earlier, but that seemed to have cleared off. And
a lot of good seats left here at the ballpark.
There's a lot of room for you yet. We're in the 6th inning. Come on out. Palmeiro, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 on.
Here's Holmes.
Holmes is ready.
1-0.
Here's the pitch. Fouled
heater
away.
Up high. Boy, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Palmeiro's got to be asking himself, boy, I'd like to have that one again.
You bet.
Boy.
Well, let's see. We're looking up there in the mezzanine area. Who do we got up there? Some members of the local media, I'm sure. Don't recognize them. But they're having a good time, though, and we're all having a good time here at the ballpark tonight. Here's Holmes coming with a 1-1 pitch. Oh. And a bluff move to second. Mr. Houston there was doing a little dance. And
I don't think he's going too far after his little tumble earlier.
He knows the footing's a little treacherous out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's Franco
Holmes.
at first.
1-1 from Holmes. Ooh, the heat again. Boy.
Well, they're getting their licks off of Holmes, and Holmes has made some good pitches, but it seems that the pitches that he's been getting up in the strike zone, that the Texas has really been...
The knuckleball is what's been working. He fooled Sierra miserably, and
long time Texas Ranger, Toby Hara, there at first base, coaching for the Rangers. Oh, I remember many, many years ago, Toby Hara, boy, he was quite a ball player with the Rangers. That was when Frank Lucchese was managing, back in the Hank Aaron days here in Milwaukee.
Here's Holmes with the 1-2. Big knuckler again. Yeah, Palmeiro not biting.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I like, if Holmes is going to miss, let him miss down low.
Yeah, by all means.
If he gets that pitch up in the strike zone, Palmeiro with 17 home runs on the year,
he'll hurt you again.
Get that in his wheelhouse, and he'll take you downtown.
There is not one player on this Texas team that can't hurt you.
No, powerful lineup, and they are showing their bats tonight.
Oh, by all means.
A 10-hit attack with 9 runs.
Here's the 2-2. Another knuckler. Boy.
He's having his troubles. Now you got a situation. Right now we got no one warming up in the Brewer bullpen. You got 3-2, 2 outs. If he loses them here, the Brewers are going to be in big trouble with bases loaded.
Somebody just spotted the Bud man.
Let's go with a fastball away here on Palmeiro.
Well, put it this way. If Holmes doesn't get him, I think we're going to see Treb.
Again, no action in the Brewer bullpen.
He's got to settle him down.
3-2, the runners are off. Ball four. Bases loaded.
Well, Treb's got to come.
He's got to come out and settle him down.
Yeah. Holmes had some dominating stuff earlier, but
Dempsey's out there now chatting with him, just saying, come on, throw your pitches.
Story now that you got the bases loaded. You don't want to mess around now.
Well, you just almost got to wonder with a 9-1 lead if perhaps the Brewers are just choosing to, throw batting
toying with
practice to
him.
Texas.
I think they're toying with him at this point.
It's, in a way, you don't want to think they've conceded the game because, again, you're only down 8, and you got 4 innings. You score 2 runs an inning, you're back in the game. So
there's a lot of time.
Juan Gonzalez, the center fielder, he's 2 for 2. Bases loaded, the pitch.
Yeah, a little high and outside.
High and away. 1-0. There's no room for him as the sacks are loaded with Rangers.
The breeze is blowing out slightly.
We do have a subtle breeze, and now Larry Haney
kind of coming out to try and calm him down. He's throwing
I think this is a good move here, Chris.
Well,
you got to settle him down.
By all means, you hated to see the move Treb made a little earlier, but at this point, it's a good move. When Treb came out and removed, Navarro there in the third, I had to kind of question it. But
Chris, don't mean to interrupt you, but we got a group from Roundy's here tonight.
Hey.
And the Society of Manufacturing Engineers. So there is that mercury right there. How about that? 73 degrees. And the humidity, well, it's still kind of up there. A little muggy, but no bugs.
By all means. Here's
Juan
the 1-0.
Gonzalez.
Ooh. Wow, he had a cut. Again, Holmes coming up high again.
Right in his wheelhouse, too. He just missed it on the low side.
He is challenging these hitters.
Well, the fans are cheering about something here.
Something going.
Down here on the left field line, they're having some excitement. 1-1 pitch coming.
A big knuckler. Oh, that
Not
was good.
Not a bad pitch, just a little high. Darryl Cousins, as we mentioned before, does have a pretty tight strike zone going tonight, and
this is the situation you don't want to see the Brewers in because they get a little lax in the field. They've been out there so long. Here's a 2-1. Fouled it away. Good
pitch. He came with the heater there, and but again, it's upstairs. And
Gonzalez maybe not quite the bat that you have in Palmero or Sierra.
But he is somewhat of a home run threat with 17 on the year, 71 ribbies, hitting 297. So definitely a good contact hitter. And again, in a situation like this, he's just looking to make contact. Again, with an 8-run lead, you're almost willing to sit with what you got.
By all means. Here's a 2-2. Oh, he got him.
Nice pitch.
That was the pitch of the inning there. No doubt about it.
Well, we now go to the bottom of the 6th. Candy Maldonado, Greg Vaughn, and Dante Bichette is due up. Here we are back in our very comfortable quarters here on the right field line here at County Stadium. Correction, left field line. Look at that scoreboard.
Wow, I don't think so.
9 to 1. 9 to 1.
Well,
folks, this is getting frustrating. Very frustrating.
You got the big bats though coming up this time though, Paul. And
Chris, I'm going to turn around so I can take a look at you here.
By all means, you have to wonder. I mean, you got your big bats coming up, and they've been silent. You just got to think. The offense has been futile. It's got to click.
This is going to be the Brewer inning. The bottom of the 6th. It is the Pabst power inning. We've got that going for us. And again, I think that it's just time to let the bats go.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking earlier about we had some rain. Basically, we did have some storms that developed near the stadium, but then they moved out over Lake Michigan. A special marine warning was issued for areas in Lake Michigan. Boaters.
We need a storm here.
We need a storm of Brewer offense is what we need.
Well, again, you got the guys coming up to do it right here. Again, you have to wonder when they're going to break out of this. It's got to be frustrating.
Chris and Cheryl are going to be going to Toronto on Monday for kind of a delayed honeymoon, shall we say, and you're going to get a chance to see Detroit or Boston, or maybe both.
Possibly both. Hopefully some decent baseball.
Oh, I'm sure when you're talking Toronto, Detroit, and Boston, I don't care how you match them up, you're going to see some good baseball.
Exactly.
Right here tonight, we got the Milwaukee Brewers, and again, we're waiting for the offense to erupt, and boy, I got a feeling this bottom of the 6th inning is just going to be an eruptive inning for them, if that is a word. Eruptive is a word, I'm sure. Yeah. If not, I just made it up.
Yeah.
Scores around the American League tonight. Boston has defeated Toronto 5-3. Kansas City over Cleveland 6-3 in the 8th. And we are ready to go here. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Texas leading 9-1.
Here's the Candyman, Maldonado.
Maybe he can bring us a
0
treat.
for 1 tonight. See if we can't get some base runners on. We need
why
more
not?
than just the long ball here.
No, we need, like you said, base runners,
That's
and
right.
lots of them. Here's that first pitch.
Ooh. I'll tell you.
Inside. By the way, Chris, Candy versus the Rangers last season was 15 for 38. He hit 395,
Here's
so
the
he's
old-
had
the
reasonably
1-0.
good luck against Texas.
By all means, yes. And the thing is, like you say, the Brewers just have run into a chainsaw here with Bohannon here. First outing with the Rangers. Here's the 2-0. Bounced back. Shortstop. Good play. Nice play. Boy.
I'll tell you, in that situation, that he did Houston did everything that he could possibly do. He fielded the ball, turned, set himself, and made a darn good throw. Watch this. He fielded the ball cleanly, turned, set himself, got off a good strong throw, and easily got Maldonado at first.
Here's Vaughny. Well, need to start something here.
Well, there's the old expression, everything happens after 2 men are out. How about after 1 man out?
I'll tell you.
There's a good shot at Houston
just
there.
mowing them down. Boy.
Here we're going to take a look at that stellar defensive performance again by Jeff
360.
Houston. Yeah. Again,
Fine play.
with a guy with some speed, he may have beaten it out, but Maldonado with the slow legs couldn't quite beat it out. 1 ball and a strike on Mr. Vaughn.
I'll tell you, Vaughn has become a much more patient hitter over the years.
Oh, it's really noticeable.
Here's the 1-1.
Ooh, good cut.
Yeah, 1-2.
Good cut.
1-2.
But good cuts don't count on the scoreboard, though.
Fortunately not. Otherwise,
we need contact.
Otherwise, we'd be up.
That's right. That's right. And again, I think things are going to fall into place for this Milwaukee Brewer team.
Here's
just
the
a matter
1-2.
of time.
Wow. Heater down low.
2-2.
I'll tell you, I think the Brewers have got to realize that's all probably they're going to be seeing. A lot of heat. I mean, with a 9-1 lead, it's all he's got to throw.
Here's the pitch. Here's a drive to deep left field.
Hooking.
Safe.
Boy.
Oh, too bad.
Boy, Vaughny out in front of that one a little bit.
I thought it was maybe going to hook back, but nope, no cigar.
Vaughny's going to go grab another piece of lumber, though. That one is...
Got good contact.
That one is expired. I'll tell you.
Boy, we need that one to stay fair, but
Unfortunately,
too much hook on it.
Unfortunately, they couldn't hand him a redwood.
All right. Oh, we're having a go Brewers go. Come on, guys. Let's do something here.
Here's the 1-2. Foul. Boy.
Well, that wasn't Vaughn's
Kind of a
pitch,
chopper.
You know,
No, that
I
was
mean,
not-
his pitch was one he swung at before. You know, I mean,
What? He's doing a good job of protecting the plate. Hey,
that's right. You got
he's in
to
the
with
hole,
2
1 and 3,
strikes.
You gotta.
You got to. 2-2 pitch coming up here.
I am impressed here, though, with this young pitcher.
Very impressive. Here's that pitch.
Fouled
Fouled back.
Yeah, Vaughny's testing him a little, seeing if he can dig down deep.
And Frank Charles is trying to fire up this feisty Milwaukee Brewer crowd.
And the 2-2.
The change. Here's a
Hey, get
line
down!
shot.
Get down! Oh my!
Did you see that
What
pitch?
a great play, Mr. Reimer.
Oh, I'll tell you,
Boy.
a sinking line drive.
Let's take another look at that.
We got to see that one. That's
Boy.
going to make the highlight film,
yeah.
Chris. Just a beautiful play in left field.
Here we go.
It was a changeup. Vaughn got his
Ball
bat
is
on it.
sinking. Boy, another angle here.
Look at him extend
Fully
and
extended, boy.
make a beautiful catch.
Great catch by Reimer.
Well, for this week in baseball,
I'll
huh?
tell you. You know, and that's just putting another nail in the coffin when you're in the opposing dugout and you see that.
That's right.
And here's
Mr.
the pitch.
Bichette.
Popped it up.
Well, who's got it? Someone's going to call for it here.
And that's going to do it.
And that'll retire the side. Nothing across for the Brewers here in the 6th. One more look at that beautiful catch. Reimer
Great
with
catch.
a beautiful catch. That wraps it up. 6th inning is over, and And that does it for our broadcast here for you. And
Bobby Thompson.
we'll join you again sometime, but right now we have a 9-1 score after 6
Rock and
innings.
roll was being
And that just
born.
about wraps it up for
Marijuana
us.
we would scorn. So down on the corner, the national pastime went on trial. We're talking baseball. Klazuski, Campanella talking baseball. The man and Bobby Fella, the scooter, the barber.